Oh, baby. It's nice to see you reserve this little study room for us. But why does it have to be on the fourth floor? Well, I mean, the closest way to get here was through the staircase, so I rode my bike all the way here. Then I climbed 4 flights of stairs. And I'm a little out of breath, is all I have to say. Yeah, forgive me, but it's worth it just to see you. Yeah, I brought all the snacks, and I brought my little textbook. Why to do practice problems, of course. What are you talking about? Listen, I don't know about you, but for me, practice problems and previous tests are the way to go. Yeah, I mean, it's like a game, right? If you play the same opponent over and over, you're gonna start learning their tendencies. If you haven't noticed, the teacher does like to ask questions from like the answers, not the answers, the little exercises at the back of each chapter. Yeah, it'll just be the same table or the same question in like different numbers, right? Or a hypothetical kind of what did he use the word? It was like taking the key concepts and applying it, critical thinking. Yes. You're absolutely right. So, that's what's up. Oh, you can't focus? I thought you were doing so well. You got here a whole hour before me, and what was going on in your mind? Well, baby, I'm here to help you study for the test. Maybe we can take care of our urges later, right? Yeah. We need a long and hard study session so that you can get your good grades in order. It's for the better. Yeah, it's for your future. I mean, how else are we going to get those good internships and everything? Well, I think you'll be okay. I know a lot of people who have test anxiety, but it goes away with time. Yeah, like, look, if I asked you a question about BTS, or what's, like, for example, what's Suga's real name, like rapper name or whatever. Yeah, so you know it. So it's things like that where it's like you, I guess you go through the information so much and you've repeated it so much that you understand it really well. And that's what we gotta do with the course material. So, I mean, do you want me to read it to you or something? Okay, sure, yeah, whatever. What subject are we studying today? Ooh, chemistry. There's so many chemistry jokes in here. There's one from my favorite video game character. It had something to do with burying them. If he can't marry him, and he can't carry him, then you gotta bury him. Or something like that, but it was with the elements. Yeah, because there's a lot of elements that end in "yum," right? But the only one there was barium, because I remember that part. No, there's no elements named barium. That's a person's name. Well, what did you want to know about the periodic table? How many elements? I think there's a bunch, and they're discovering new ones all the time. I mean, here, let's go pull up a periodic table of elements. click on the image so we can see it larger. Yeah, so the bottom right here, 118, that's how much they've found so far. Yeah, they were finding them back in like the 60s and 70s still. There's one named after Germany. There's one named after California. Maybe if I find one, I will name them after you. But well, are you like asked to memorize all these or what? It's not really that bad, right? There's mostly a pattern to it. For example, all the ones on this first column are they have one electron. Well, did they teach you about electrons yet? No. Okay. Did they not teach you, or did you not study it? Okay, babe, that's a different thing. You gotta go study that part. Well, if you want the short and dirty, the quickie version, I guess, right? If you disregard the transitional metals here and the lengthenides and actinides at the bottom here, everyone else, like see it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the number of. Wait, not 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8? Yeah, 8. Yeah, but the first one only has 2. And this is why we need to study. There's not a lot of. Anyways, so the 1 through 8, they're the electrons, right? And you need 8 electrons to form a full ring. And as you go down these periodic table of elements, there's more rings, right? So they all got ringed up by Beyonce. No. So more rings means there's more electrons and they all have different properties to it. Yeah, like helium balloons, they float. And so do hydrogen balloons, but one of them blows up a lot better than the other, right? And if you have oxygen balloons, they're flammable. And you have nitric oxide, those go kaboom. If you have chlorine balloons, those are poisonous. Same thing with argon here, the 18th element. And if you have mercury balloons, you're fucked. Yeah, those are actually poisonous, but they're a liquid at room temperature, so. Now, if you have like a gold balloon, you should go pawn it at the pawn shop and buy a Louis Vuitton bag. If you have a lead balloon, you're also fucked. Well, the thing is, the closer an element is to 8 electrons, like let's say fluorine here and chlorine and bromine, they all have 7 out of 8, so they want one more, right? And they'll do anything to get another electron, right? Yeah, so you know how some girls poke holes in condoms? These would be those sturdy kinds. Yeah. And that's why they're so abrasive. Yeah, like hydrochloric acid, that's used to clean a lot of stuff because it just strips things away. And you know, like lithium ion batteries, that's because lithium here, the third element, has 1 extra electron. So it doesn't mind giving it away easily. Like, oh, I have extra fries. You can have some. Right? Yeah. And, I mean, you could make batteries. Yeah, you could make batteries with all, like, sodium and potassium. Have you ever done the thing where, like, you have a potato, and you stick 2 wires in it, and then you, make a clock? Not a bomb, a clock. A clock. Yes. Or you power a light bulb. Yeah, like I think you stick it in and you stick it into water and then like powers it, right? Should have done this in high school. No? Okay, well, maybe we went to different kinds of high schools. Hmm. There's definitely a talented scap here, but that's okay. Okay, here. I just got here. Why don't I go take a restroom break really back? Take a restroom break. When I come back, let me know what you want answered, and I'll be your tutor. I'll be your little teacher's assistant, and I'll answer all your questions. And then we'll answer and take care of all your needs later. Yes, those kind of needs. Yes. Yes, the very needy needs. The ones like fluorine and chlorine have, where they do anything to get satisfied. Okay, I'll see you soon.